Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. Indeed, about 5 children were said to have been kidnapped by these men in the story which we'll bring you shortly. But first, we'd like to inform you that all our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We'd also like to urge you to please interact with the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app on the Android, iOS, and Windows platforms. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share with us, tap the app on your device. Swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions. The Nigeria Drug Law Enforcement Agency has seized 278 kilograms of hard drugs this quarter, ranging from cannabis, heroin, as well as cocaine. The commandant of the NDLEA in Abia State, Bamidele Akingbade, announced the seizure while parading suspects in Abia. The 3 suspects are the latest to be arrested as the command works to stop the transit of illicit substances through the state.
When these lecturers under the Aegis Coalition of Unions of Edo State-owned tertiary institutions converged on the premises of the NUJ Press Center in Benin City for onward protest march to the Edo State Government House. The president of the coalition, Mr. Fred Monua, brings the gathering up to speed about the objective of the action.
Edo State government has enslaved us. They can't continue to be slave drivers in this town. We will accept it. This is our motherland. We are no slaves in this town. Today we shall proceed peacefully and demand and beg for food. Beg for food. These are make of beggars. We shall beg for food at the State House today. I hope you come to the place. You go to the place? Yes. You go to the place? Yes.
The march begins as the procession hits the road.
Just give us one. One major issue about this Louis Oguro, which we were arrested, was that we have arrested about 4 minors over the period of time, and they have all mentioned his name as the one giving this minor drugs to work for him. So what we have tried to do is to, because we cannot prosecute this minor, he enjoys giving them drugs so that when we arrest them, we release them. But finally, we will be able to nab this person, and he's going to be responsible for all the drugs we have seized from all these minors. So when the public or the government are complaining about the prevalence of drug use or availability of drugs in the community, they have to now bear in mind that there are some people within the community who are shielding these people, who are helping them. So these people, they smile to the bank, and the youth's lives are destroyed. They don't go to school, they take into crime, they have health issues and all what. We want the public to know, by allowing these people to exist within them, and by shielding them from the harm of the law, they are creating more problems that they will be able to cope with.
Now, in a bid to enhance the healthcare sector in Imo State this time, the state governor, Rochester Okorocha, has appealed to the federal government to help upgrade the Federal Medical Center, Owerri, to a university teaching hospital attached to the Federal University of Technology in Owerri. Governor Rochester Okorocha made the appeal at the 28th convocation ceremony of the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Imo State, Southeast Nigeria. He added that the appeal to upgrade the Federal Medical Center to a university teaching hospital to a large extent will be in the best interest of the people of Imo State and the entire Southeast.
That on behalf of the governing council of this great institution and the students, one thing that should be done to Futo and done for Futo now and now is making their dream for a university teaching hospital to be a reality. And to convert Federal Medical Center as a teaching hospital for the Futo Medical School. Passing through a university like this is to be very creative, and I hope you can find a job for yourself by discovering that which is inside you, which is called your talent. Because if we all go out again looking for ministry jobs, which does not exist, you might be disappointed. It's unfortunate, and let me say so, that Nigeria has missed its wonderful days. The days when oil was $100 to a barrel. Those days are gone and may never come again. So Nigeria have no other choice but to look inwards and quickly diversify our economy if subsequent generations of Nigeria will have something to write home about. I want all of you forget about white-collar job and hanging around offices. See what you can do for yourself to create job yourself.
Imo State Governor Rochester Okorocha in a bid to enhance the health sector in Imo State. From there to the north-central part of the country, the police in Benue State have arrested 9 persons involved in the kidnap of 5 children in Makurdi and taken to Umuahia, the Abia state capital, where one of the children was said to have been sold for 700,000 naira. The Benue State Police Command, in collaboration with the police in Abia State, traced and arrested 7 of the kidnappers, including the child buyer, who paid 700,000 naira for one of the kidnapped boys. Now, the State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Paul Yakadi, disclosed this while parading the 9 suspects and the rescued children before the Governor, Samuel Otom of Benue State, and the media. Take a look.
2 months ago, the police command in Benue State in the Middle Belt region declared that 6 children were missing after their parents filed complaints. This prompted the police to swing into action to find the missing children. Their mission was successful, with the case leading to the arrest of 7 of the kidnappers in Abia State, southeast Nigeria.
2 of the children have been identified by their parents. They are presently here, whom they will reunite. Excellency, may I assure you that in no distance time, by the grace of God, we will still come with more children from somewhere that will be distinguished.
The kidnapped mastermind claims that the children were brought to her because they had no one to care for them. However, she sold one of the kidnapped boys for 700,000 naira to another woman who also trades in children.
She said the paper, she will give me the paper, but that the thing doesn't come out immediately. That is not an immediate something. And so I never knew I was deceived into that.
Governor Samuel Otom was happy to reunite 2 of the victims with their families.
And as a parent, I felt the pains and I wept. I want to tell these kidnappers and all those criminals and kidnappers and whatever they call themselves who are hanging somewhere, who are yet to be identified, that there is no hiding place for criminals in Benue State.
He warned that there's no hiding place for kidnappers, child traffickers or other criminals in Benue State, as anyone caught will face the full wrath of the law.
You're watching News Across Nigeria, where we show and we tell you what's happening across the 36 states of the Nigerian Federation. Coming up in Osun State, quite a matter. The tertiary institutions alumni kick against the sack of 250 workers. Please stay with us.